Imagine your doctor calls you, right? And they're like, sit down. We've got some serious news. You're like, okay. They're like, you have 1 year left to live. And suddenly your time is like finite, right? It's like, instead of having like this maybe forever, I'll do this someday. You can't do things someday. You have to do it now. So like, what are the things that you would do now? And we take people through this exercise quite a bit, like at corporations and at schools and stuff like this. So they write down like the top things that they would do if they had a year left to live. And then we go through, okay, what if you had 30 days? What if you had 24 hours? And then the really important part of the exercise is obviously figuring out what you would do, but it's looking at these 3 lists and putting an asterisk next to the ones that you're currently working on. And that really makes people like snap out of it. I mean, once they see that there's usually 0
there's
or
none. Yeah.
and it's literally 0 or 1 thing like every single time. And they're like, oh, like a lot of people say stuff like, I want to move to like more nature because I love nature. So I would spend my last year living in nature. It's like, why don't you try to do that now? Or it's like, I would call my mom.
Oh my God.
And it's like, you can do that right now. I mean, not everyone can, obviously. But with parents that are still alive, like you could call them today. One of the biggest regrets is not keeping in touch with friends. And I think that this is really important to me. I think about this all the time because a lot of people's responses in this treasure map exercise will be like, I'll reach out to this person that I went to college with, or that, I, insert X experience with, and that we just lost touch. I was like, you can do that today. And so we kind of try to help people like reach out to people that they haven't talked to in a long time, because that's definitely something that's free, and it's going to be something that you regret later on. So if you can just take away those little regrets, like it'll just make me feel so much better. It's even if you don't get in touch with everyone, I think one thing that every single person that's like listening to this can do today is just write down one person that you want to reconnect with and try to reach out.
Yeah.